Swami Maharaj एवं मंचस्थ विराजमान सन्यासीवृंद वैष्णववृंद महापुरुषवृंद हरिकथा पाशु शस्त्रवृंद सभी की चरण कमलों में मेरा यथार्थ दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूं। आज इस पावन तिथि को
Today is pure day. We are here together. Today is a very beautiful, pure and sacred occasion, an important day. First of all, it's Ekadashi Tithi. Uttan Ekadashi. Today the deity, Lord Jagannath, after sleeping, he is waking up. So we started our vow in Ekadashi, and in the middle of Chaturmasa there is Parsha Ekadasi, when the deity changes position from one side to the other side of the bed. Today the deity is waking up. All these Lilas of Bhagavan. Today, you have heard the glories of Ekadashi. And at the same time, the appearance and disappearance of the Guru Devas, Guru Vargas. We also have heard. Today, we have heard, and today is the Vyasa Puja you are hearing. And at the same time, today is also the disappearance day of Nitya Pravishtam Vishnu Padastottara Shata Srimad Bhakti Maha-bhagavata, the best of the maha-bhagavats, Srila Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaja, his disappearance day. Avirbhav Tirabhav Keval Vidya Matra ko hai. Means in the scriptures they mention about appearance and disappearance, but actually it's the same. There's no difference because Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan, they are always with us. Hari, Guru and Vaishnava, if you remember them, all the obstacles will be destroyed. Hari, Guru and Vaishnava. By remembering the three of them, all kinds of obstacles will automatically be destroyed. So today is such a pure day, and we are discussing about the transcendental life history and glory of Srila Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj. How Srila Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj, with so much renunciation, he was performing his bhajan. Just like Srila Dasa Goswami was in Vrindavan, especially on the banks of the Radha Kunda. Feeling separation from Srimati Radha and chanting holy names. So in this way, Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj, he was doing bhajan with separation. In his pranama mantra he says, speciality of Vipralamba bhajan. Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj showed the speciality of Vipralamba bhajan. Actually, the Namasankirtana brought to this world by Mahaprabhu and preached by Mahaprabhu explains how should we chant holy names. Mahaprabhu showed how we should chant holy names in separation. In the same way, Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj was the embodiment of Vipralamba bhajan and also the embodiment of renunciation. We have heard about vairagya, renunciation. Vairagya means vishesha raag, special attachment. Vishesha raag, special attachment. If you have a special attachment, this is called vairagya. You must have the special attachment. If you don't have this special attachment, that is not vairagya. There's a normal detachment, which is to be free from, to be detached from material things. But there are also many kinds of vairagya renunciations described in the scriptures. In the Gauriya Patrika, the magazine, there's an article only about vairagya renunciation. An article. One thing there is phalgu-vairagya, another, and another is smashana-vairagya. Another one is vairagya. So renunciation of the crematorium, renunciation of the delivery of baby, renunciation of phalgu-vairagya, then the renunciation of monkey. Mahaprabhu said, don't become crazy. Have nishta inside yourself. Behave mundane like a normal person and have nishta inside your heart. Very quickly, Krishna will deliver you. So vairagya, renunciation, monkey renunciation, markata-vairagya, renunciation like monkeys. Now we are here in Vrindavan. If you come out of the temple, you'll see the monkeys, they're sitting down very quietly. In the cold, even without any, they don't have any clothes. They're not wearing anything, even in the cold. They're sitting facing down. The monkeys see you, and they see the glasses you are wearing, or your purse or mobile. And then you cannot even imagine when the monkey comes so quickly, sits on your shoulder and nicely removes your glasses and brings up. So if you don't give a fruity, orange or any juice to the artificial juice to the monkey, you will not spare give back your glasses. Just like businessmen. So in one hand, the glasses, and on the other hand, the fruity. And according to how much you pay, that's what you're gonna get, not more nor less. In the same way, you've seen the monkeys. Next to the Seva Kunja, if you go there, on one hand you'll have your glasses, in the other hand you try to get the fruit you're offering. So this one kind of renunciation is called the renunciation of a monkey. Mahaprabhu says, don't be renounced like a monkey just to show off to people. Accept whatever you need to accept, which is favorable for your devotion, and be detached from the sense gratification. Another kind is called smashana-vairagya, means renunciation of crematorium. Suppose what happens in this situation: if someone of your family dies, you see someone's death, you see a death in the family, and for a temporary moment you become also renounced. You think, oh, this world is so temporary, and you become so renounced. So you see the body of a mother, father, of your friend being burned, being cremated. So when you see this situation, you also think, oh, this will also happen to me one day. What I will do with all this money, like I'm wasting time in this world. So you feel renunciation. But after some days, all the renunciation automatically disappears. It's not a real renunciation. This is called smashana-vairagya, means renunciation of crematorium. Also there is the phalgu-vairagya. Phalgu-vairagya means, if you go to Gaya, this place to do pindadan, in Bihar, there's one river called Phalgu. Phalgu River is the name of the river, Phalgu. This river, actually externally you cannot see the water, the current. But if you dig a little bit the sand, then you can see that underneath the current of the water is there, of the river. Externally you cannot see the river flowing. So in the same way, some sadhakas, externally they show renunciation. They're not that wearing clothes. Like, I don't want to criticize anyone, but Shastra explains. And his article also explains all I'm telling you. Don't take my offense. You should. Some people wear clothes only before the knees, like not lower than the knees. Not eating, drinking properly, only like dry something. So this kind of renunciation, yeah, it's phalgu-vairagya, but the heart's full of lust and anger, full. It's not enough just to say Gaura, 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 Mahaprabhu. You have to also follow the conceptions of Mahaprabhu and the behavior of Mahaprabhu. Oh, I'm renounced. Like Mahaprabhu. No, it's not enough. You need to follow the conceptions and the behavior of Mahaprabhu. So all these renunciations, you have to give up all this crematorium renunciation and phalgu-vairagya, all these renunciations. But in the pranama mantra of Gaura Kishora, we see the dasa Babaji Maharaja, he's Akshay-vairagya murtaye, directly the embodiment of renunciation. What is a real vairagya? Yukta-vairagya, proper renunciation. Yukta-vairagya, proper renunciation, described in the scriptures. So also you must give up the suddha-bhakta, dry renunciation. What is Yukta-vairagya, proper renunciation? Whatever is necessary for you to keep your body, for you to do bhagavat bhajan, whatever is necessary and favorable and necessary for your body, you accept it. Anukulyasa sankalpa. Accept what is favorable, reject what is unfavorable for your spiritual life and your body. This is called proper renunciation, Yukta-vairagya. Being detached, but for the service of Bhagavan, you must accept the things which are necessary and favorable for Krishna's service, but being detached, but you accept it. This is proper renunciation. For example, now it's winter time, so should we wear sweaters or not? Or jackets? If you want to wear sweaters, and then you'll feel cold, and then the cold you'll be able to do bhajan sick. Hare Krishna, and the cough will come and choke your throat. Kapha Vata Pitta will choke your throat. You won't be able to chant holy names. So all this, we should accept what is favorable for your bhakti. Oh, I'll just be in the winter without clothes. And then you die? No, it's not like that. But the Uttama Mahapurushas, great devotees, sometimes just to teach the people, they'll wear clothes. And sometimes, according to their own, maybe they want to stay in their natural, whatever they want. For example, Gaura Babaji Maharaja, we heard from his life history. Gaura Babaji Maharaja, he used to stay with very little cloth, like loin cloth, like very only kaupina, and chanting holy names. He used to chant 1 lakh, 64 rounds. As Mahaprabhu said, I only take prasada from those who have 1 laksha, means those who chant 64 rounds. Those who are lakkapati. Mahaprabhu said, I only take prasada from those who are lakkapati. All devotees thought, lakh means 100,000, right? But the devotees were thinking this meant money. Oh Prabhu, we don't have 100,000, we don't even have like 100 rupees, so we not take prasada in our house. Mahaprabhu explained, what is lakshapati, like millionaire or something like this. Those who chant holy names 64 rounds, means 100,000 holy names. Then they offer prasad and Mahaprabhu eats in their house. If you don't chant 64 rounds, Bhagavan won't accept whatever you offered. You must chant 64 rounds. But laksha means 100,000, means like reach, means 64 rounds. And also another meaning of lakshapati, the word Mahaprabhu used, is focused. You chant holy names focused. Like one-pointed focus. Gurudev gave an example. Just like Arjun aimed to the pupil of the eyes of the bird. You know the story. So in the same way, when you chant holy names, you should not think about anything else. Just chant holy names and absorb. This is also laksha, concentration. But still, we should chant holy names in fixed round every day. Srila Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaja used to chant holy names like this. So much renunciation. One thing is imitation, anukaran, and anusaran means following the footsteps. The monkeys, they imitate, anukaran. But the pure devotees, they do anusaran, they follow in the footsteps, not imitating. You should follow in the footsteps, anusaran. Srila Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaja, he naturally was chanting holy names with so much renunciation, like wearing only kaupina, like a loincloth. And he was staying on the banks of the Ganga in Navadvipa on a boat, chanting holy names. Seeing him, everyone started glorifying him. And then some people also started to imitate him, just to also be glorified or famous. So some people also started wearing loincloth and chanting holy names, just to show off to other people. Nameach, I'm chanting, but not actual truth. But in the heart, so many kinds of lust, anger, and etc. One day, Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj, he came wearing a very beautiful dhoti and Punjabi. You know that kind of dhoti? Fine dhoti from Shantipuri dhoti in Bengal. It's the best and most expensive dhoti is the Shantipuri dhoti, the dhoti. So the name is from Shantipur. So he came wearing very nice and gorgeous clothes and white and beautiful Punjabi like a kurta. Okay, Punjabi until the knees and wearing. And then he came to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "Hey Babaji Maharaj, what Lila are you doing today?" Babaji Maharaj said, "Look, some people in Navadvipa, they're imitating me. That's why I just want to see what they'll do now." So the maha-bhagavats, sometimes we cannot understand their external behavior when we see it. And should never criticize it or dishonor him. So the conception of, we should understand the conception and behavior of the Vaishnavas. But even very intelligent people cannot understand the external behavior of the Vaishnavas. Gaura Kishora Babaji Maharaj, for maybe 4 or 5 days, wouldn't take prasad. Some people said, "Please take prasad, Babaji Maharaj." Then he said, "Today is Ekadashi." The next day, Babaji Maharaj take prasad. He also said, "Today is Ekadashi." The third day, maybe for 3 days he was following Ekadashi. On the day that was really Ekadashi, Babaji Maharaj was taking rice. Even intelligent people cannot understand the behavior of the Vaishnavas.
वही क्रिया जो है विज्ञ व्यक्ति भी समझ नहीं पाता। कोई व्यक्ति गौरदास बाबाजी महाराज का आपके पास आकर के बोले,
Some person came to Babaji Maharaj and said, "Please be merciful to me, Babaji Maharaj."
हम लोग कहते हैं वैष्णव कृपा करते हैं, कृपा करो।
So he comes to the Vaishnavas and asks for mercy.
बाबाजी महाराज कुछ नहीं बोले।
Babaji Maharaj didn't say anything.
बाबाजी महाराज कृपा कीजिए।
So he insisted 3-4 times, 4 to 3 times, please give mercy. You want mercy? Okay.
बाबाजी महाराज जी के बोले डोर को भी लेकर
Take this door kaupin, this loincloth right now. Means
सन्यास लेना है, सन्यास लो।
take sannyas right now.
मेरे पास में ये बात
Do bhajan.
नाम सुनते ही
Hearing this, he ran away. Who wants to take sannyas? Is there anyone? Raise your hand. So you say, Gurudev, give me mercy. Then when Gurudev says, okay, take this mercy right now. Because sannyasa mantra is gopi bhav, gopi mantra. Topmost mode is, the topmost mode is gopi bhav. So Babaji Maharaj said, what is the main thing in our bhajan? If you don't accept gopi bhav, if you don't take sannyas, then how can you really get this topmost thing? You must take gopi bhav, means sannyas mantra. So you need to take sannyas or not? Maybe not today, tomorrow. Not in this life. In any of the lives, you must take gopi bhav sannyas, because the gopi mantra is there. Gopi mantra. Sannyasa mantra means gopi bhav and gopi mantra. If you don't have gopi bhav, Krishna won't call you for the Ras Lila. Because Krishna says, I only accept gopis because I'm a gopa also. The Chaitanya Charitamrita. You must also have the body of a gopi. So Babaji Maharaj, he was giving the highest bhav. But that person, what did he do? Ran away. It's written in the book. In one lecture, Gurudev told this story. So he asked for mercy of our Gurudev, but anyway, another person came and said, Babaji Maharaj, I am bringing you this beautiful girl, because actually in Bengal, after getting married, the couple comes to the parents, like asking for blessings, and they introduce the wife. Look, I brought this servant for you. Because in Bengal, the wife will serve the parents of the husband. This is the custom in Bengal. After getting married, I brought this Krsna-dasi, the servant of Krishna. The husband will tell this when introducing his wife. So this couple came in front of Babaji Maharaj and said, hey Babaji Maharaj. The husband said, I brought this Krsna-dasi. In Bengal they say, it's a custom in Bengal to say like this. Babaji Maharaj said, oh yeah. Krsna-dasi, you brought it. You brought her, okay. Listen to me. From now on, you should put her sitting on a higher position and you should serve her with flowers. You should serve her like puja. Never touch her. Do you understand? Hearing this, also couple ran away. They also ran away. So Babaji Maharaja's transcendental life history. How Babaji Maharaj, very humbly, he used to do his bhajan. I don't want to take a lot of time. So some so-called disciples came to him and said, Navadvipadam is transcendental. So Gaura Kishora told to his so-called disciples, I was unable to touch the foot dust, the particle of dust, of Navadvipadam, because it's transcendental. But when I give up my body, you do one thing. fulfill my desire, okay? My last desire that I have, fulfill it. All the disciples said, Gurudev, tell us. Then he told them, okay, after I give up my body, you take my dead body and you bind a rope on my feet and drag it in all Navadvipa Dham. When Babaji Maharaja gave up his body, so he's really one pointed disciple who I've heard. Who is he? Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. At that time he was in Calcutta. So he came in a special train from Kolkata to Navadvip. When he came, he saw that all babajis, they were taking the transcendental body of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj, and they were about to bind a rope around his feet and to drag his body all over Navadvip. Because Babaji Maharaj had said, after I die, I want to be dragged in Navadvipa to take this dust on my body. Then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada came and said, foolish, get out of here, all of you. Step back. Who is the real disciple here? They said, we are disciples of Babaji Maharaj also. Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj manifested his divine form shining. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, so all the babajis were afraid, started trembling, and then Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada said, who is real disciple? Come in front of me right now. Who dares to touch the body of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj, his transcendental body? Ramachandra Prabhu told this katha. If for 1 year you haven't associated with a woman, you can touch the body of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj. What to speak of binding a rope on his feet, just touch his body. Only those who for 1 year ever associated with women. 50% of the babajis ran away. Then Prabhupada said, those that for 6 months, haven't associated with women, then come closer. Can touch his body. Then also, all ran away, only 4 were left. Then Bhaktisiddhanta said, for 1 month, someone who hasn't associated with a woman for 1 month, not even your mind haven't associated with a woman, can touch the body, transcendental body of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj. No one came, no one stepped forward. Then Srila Prabhupada told, my Gurudev, his transcendental body, Swayam Bhagavan, take him on his shoulders, take Gaura Kishora on his shoulders, Bhaktisiddhanta saying, but you want to drag him? Just like if an animal dies, so they drag him by the feet and drag him. You think you're going to do this with him? You're foolish, stupid. Hearing this deep voice of Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada that looked like the conch sound, all of them ran away, so afraid. Then after that, Prabhupada himself took the divine transcendental body of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj, and Prabhupada gave him samadhi. Look, so beautiful, this transcendental life history of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj. Sometimes we cannot understand the humility of the Vaishnavas. We think it's true what they're saying. Actually, Gaura Kishora told, because of his humility, he said, I never even touched the particle, transcendental dust of Navadvipadam, he told. But it was his humility. He's directly with Manjari. What is the manjari of who is Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj? It's described. Gaura manjari. Associate of Rupa Manjari. Be dragged. When I dragged his body. So there's so many stories in his life. Srila Bhakti Saraswati Prabhupada, in his articles, he said, why did I accept Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj? Not because of only his renunciation. So many people are renounced or perform some renunciation. Jnana and Vairagya are not the limbs of Bhakti. Chaitanya Charitamrita is written. Jnana and Vairagya are not the limbs of Bhakti. When you follow Bhakti, naturally knowledge and renunciation will come. Like in the Glories of Bhagavatam explains that Bhakti Devi has two sons. It automatically will come. One is Jnana, another is Vairagya. The Chaitanya Charitamrita it says, Jnana and Vairagya are not the limbs of Bhakti. Jnana and Vairagya only nourish Bhakti, help Bhakti. Maybe the person externally doesn't show him renunciation, but he has so much renunciation. Like for example, Bhakti Pragyana Maharaj, Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. When he used to get the rents of the lands and all, he used to come in a beautiful cloth, even wearing like English clothes and all this. Some people might think, oh, some people think he's a Vaishnava, seeing him externally. He was to ride horses, beautiful horses. So if the fee was 1 cent, he would give 10 cents. Just like the son of a landlord, very nicely dressed and all. So sometimes seeing the Vaishnavas externally, we should never dishonor them. Jnana and Vairagya, for example, some speak with a beautiful voice, but doesn't mean, or somebody speaks very nicely, like with so much knowledge and all, but it doesn't mean the person is Yukta-vairagya, topmost devotee, but can be, not necessarily. You should understand, in this article it's clearly described. So we must be able to recognize the Vaishnavas. There's an article. Who is Vaishnava? You should know who is a Vaishnava. Rupa Goswami has clearly described in the Upadeshamrita who is a Vaishnava and how to understand. The 5th verse of the Upadeshamrita. So his transcendental life history, there are so many stories about his life. Now we'll do the puja because time is up already. But in the evening time, we'll hear more about the life of Gaura Kishora Das Babaji Maharaj, his transcendental life history. We'll hear from the lotus mouth of the Vaishnavas. Mancha Kaupina.